Today, right now, we're going to be talking about what's going to be trending this autumn or fall, depending on where you are. I've been looking at all the fashion magazines, all the runway shows, Google Trends, and of course Instagram and TikTok to compile this list, so I do think it's pretty accurate. But let's get right into it. Oh, and I forgot to ask you, are you looking forward to autumn or are you dreading it? I'm going to miss the summer, but I love dressing in autumn, so I'm quite looking forward to it. I just hate the winter. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just get into it. We saw a lot of people wearing thermals as a fashion piece last autumn and winter, but I think we're going to see even more of it this autumn and winter, and especially layered underneath a t-shirt like this. I remember this being a popular look back in the 90s when I was a young lad with my whole life ahead of me, and I liked the look then, and I still like it now. I love the texture the waffle pattern adds to any outfit, and I personally like these to fit more slim these days, especially if I'm layering with them. And in my opinion, these are never a waste of money because they're always practical, they keep you warm, so even if they're not trending, I still think they look good, and they're worth having in your wardrobe. So when it comes to recommendations, RRL have this thermal which is going to be great quality and give you that vintage workwear style that makes you look tough. Brute Archives do some awesome looking thermals in some beautiful colours, and the fit looks perfect on these. If you like something more cropped, then Bare Knuckles have you covered, and I think the fit does look great on these. And also Buck Mason have this thermal that has a great cut, and I've heard really good things about it online. For something more affordable, you've got the waffle tops from Uniqlo, and I would maybe think about sizing down on these if you want that more fitted look. And you can always go for a Fruit of the Loom waffle from Amazon for about £10, which is lovely and fitted. The only downside to this one is it is a poly cotton blend, so just be aware of that. I've also heard great things about this thermal from James Lung. It costs under £10 from Amazon, it's made from 100% cotton, it's got a great fit, so definitely worth a try, and I'll be trying this one out myself. And even though it's not a waffle tee, I do think the slim fit long sleeve from COS will be another great option for layering with, and very popular this autumn. The short sleeve version of this shirt went viral this summer, so keep an eye out for this one. But I'll leave links to all of these in the description box if you're interested, along with everything else from the video. But let's move on. Has anyone else noticed the rise in Henleys recently? They're everywhere I look on Instagram, and all the stores seem to be really pushing them at the moment. And I don't know how you feel about these, but I personally like the old school vintage style ones, and I like how the buttons down the front add some detail to any outfit, and if you want to show off a bit of chest, you can undo a few buttons, or if you're feeling a bit cheeky. I think they look great over the top of a tank top and then underneath another layering piece, but you can wear these in so many different ways. So for recommendations, you've got RRL again for that vintage workwear style. Mertz B have got some great looking options with their 206 model being their most popular, and I really like the look of their 102 model for a more lightweight and fitted option if you want to layer over the top of it. Buck Mason again have a vintage style Henley that looks lovely, and it comes in a few different colours. And for something more affordable, Zara has a ribbed one in white and a thin knitted Henley in black, which both give off an awesome look. I swear sweater vests never used to be that cool, but they're definitely cool now, and they're very popular. When I was a young lad, I thought these were really old-fashioned and I thought they were hideous, but I love them now. Maybe it's just my age, or maybe it's because my style has changed over the years. Who knows, and it doesn't really matter. But the reason I love these so much these days is because you can wear them in so many different ways. I love the look of them on their own for a more fashion-forward look. They look great over the top of a white t-shirt, or worn underneath a coat as a layering piece. You can also dress them up and down, so they're such a versatile piece for the autumn, so I do think this is a great trend to get behind. For recommendations, I've always wanted this vest from Marnie, but the price is higher than I'm willing to pay. But I love the distressing on it. I know not all of you will, but I do, and I love the fit of it. All Saints have got this sweater vest, which has some lovely texture to it, whilst being simple at the same time, so this one's going to be easy to wear and add a little bit of something to your outfits. And Kinda Guys have this really cool button-down vest which is made from virgin wool and cashmere, leather, and the quality is going to be great on this from these guys, but it does come at a cost. So on the more affordable end, we've got Weekday with this crewneck cable vest that comes in black and white for under £40, and it's made from 100% cotton. Zara has also got this vest that has a lovely shape to it, and I love the colour, and it's made from 100% organic cotton. And they've also got these two if you want something that stands out a bit more, and I think these both look awesome. And for something even more affordable, you've got good old Marks and Spencer's that have this simple but lovely looking vest for £30, which comes in cream and black. And as well as sweater vests with V-necks, I do think V-necks in general are going to be very popular this autumn too. A lot of runway shows and fashion magazines have been really pushing them this year, and I've been seeing them all over Instagram. But V-necks are one of those things that go in and out of style faster than the weather changes here in the UK, and that's fast, but they're definitely in style at the moment. So if you like them and you're looking to add one to your wardrobe this autumn, here's some that I think look cool. I really like this V-neck from MF Pen. It's made from organic cotton, it's got some nice texture to it, and it's got a lovely fit. This one from Our Legacy has some really nice details and a slightly more grungy look, which I like, but it does cost a small fortune. I love the cut of this one from Entire Studios. The chunky collar and the boxy fit look great in my opinion, and I love the colour too. For something clean but still interesting, you've got this option from La Mer, which comes in this beautiful brown colourway and in black. And for something more affordable, Arket have this alpaca blend V-neck that comes in dark brown and dark blue, and I think both colours are beautiful on this. Now I know check shirts and check flannels are always a thing, but I'm seeing them everywhere right now. And a check flannel and autumn go hand in hand. I like the way they add a bit of detail and they can add a pop of colour to any outfit, and you can wear them with pretty much everything. And if you don't want to wear your flannel the classic way, you can always tie it around your waist to add some detail to any outfit and bring back that 90s grunge look. I know a lot of you absolutely hate this look, but I really like it. And when it comes to flannels, I think this shirt from Our Legacy is absolutely beautiful, and even though it costs a lot, it's just delicious. Well, I think it is anyway. If you don't want to spend that much, then Weekday have this shirt for £40, which kind of gives you the same look as the Our Legacy shirt. It's not as nice, but it's not as expensive, so you have to take that into account. Our Legacy also have this shirt if you like an oversized fit, and the colour is beautiful on this, but it does run huge. And for something more simple and standard fitting, you've got this shirt from Pendleton, and I think the colour really pops on this one, and it looks really nice. If you want something more subtle and more muted, you've got this shirt from Nudie, which is going to be great quality coming from them, and also Abercrombie have this shirt, and the colour of this is beautiful in my opinion, and it's a great price too. It also comes in brown if you want something darker, but I do think I prefer the cream version at the moment on this one. Also, you probably know already, but Uniqlo have tons of flannels on their website for a solid price too, so if you haven't checked those out yet, definitely check them out. Again, all the shirts will be linked down in the description box if you're interested, but let's move on. Leather jackets are another item that you always see whether they're trending or not, but just like flannels, I'm seeing them a lot more than usual. And I think a nice leather jacket is a great item to make any outfit stand out, but the only downside is they are very expensive, or they can be. I don't recommend going too cheap with these because they don't tend to age well, and I wouldn't recommend going for faux leather because it tends to look cheap and it cracks easily. But yeah, if you want to save some money, then I would recommend going secondhand. I know saying go shop secondhand isn't always what you want to hear, and it's not always that helpful. So if you do want to buy new, here's some recommendations for you at different price points. Now Zara actually have some decent looking options for the price, like this jacket that's coming soon for under £200. For a bit more money, you've got All Saints, who are known for their leather jackets, and they've got some great options for a really fair price. For example, this oversized leather bomber is a really popular model, and I think it looks amazing. In my opinion, the price is really fair for what you're getting, and it's going to be really versatile and easy to style. Porter James Sports have this awesome looking alligator jacket, and I think this looks absolutely beautiful, but it is selling out really fast, so I don't think it's going to be about for long. Then you've got Our Legacy with their mini leather jacket, which is a really popular option, even at the price it's at, and for a ridiculous price, you can get this jacket from Acne, but it does look really nice. And for something a little bit different, I love the look of this leather bomber jacket from Ami. The cut and the colour are stunning on this in my opinion. And I've always loved this leather jacket from Ami, but I've never found it in my size for a price that I'm comfortable paying. Over the last year or two, we've been seeing crewneck cardigans popping up more and more, and even though I really like the look of them, I do think it's easy to look like a granny in them, and I think James said the same thing in his video last week, but I feel the same way. And if you don't mind dressing like a granny, then you don't have to worry about it. I don't mind, but I don't think everyone can pull these off well. And if these aren't for you, then you can never go wrong with a classic style cardigan, but if you do want a crewneck version, then here's some recommendations for you. For the ballers out there, this crewneck cardigan from Bodhi is absolutely beautiful. The fit is so nice and it comes in a few different colours. I also really love the look of this alpaca blend cardigan from Suit Supply. I think the cut and the texture on it is absolutely beautiful. And for something more lightweight and more simple, then you've got Cos with this merino wool cardigan, which is going to be great for layering with. I made a video on the channel about beanies a few years ago now, and I said in that video, I think I did anyway, that I don't like beanies without a cuff, but they've really grown on me since that video. And I haven't tried one of these for a very long time, but I'm pretty sure they don't suit me, but I think they look amazing on some people. But whether you like them or not, I think we're going to see a lot of them this autumn, especially this one from Arc'teryx, which we saw a lot of last year too. And I get why this one's popular. The design on it looks awesome, and the brand Arc'teryx are really trendy right now, so expect to see these all over your Instagram feed this autumn. I've definitely noticed recently that there's been a huge rise in popularity of wearing wide sweatpants with everyday outfits. People are wearing them with boots, with smarter outfits, and pretty much everything really. And I do think this one can look cool, and of course it's going to be very comfortable, but this one is not for me. If I want something uncuffed, then I'm always wearing track pants over sweatpants, and if I am wearing sweatpants, I still like the cuff kind. And cuff sweatpants are definitely not as trendy right now, but I don't care. You don't have to follow every trend. Choose the ones that work for you and leave the rest. Just remember that. But with that being said, I have been asked by a lot of you to recommend some wider fitting sweatpants. So here's some recommendations for you. So I don't think you can go wrong with the sweatpants from Abercrombie. The price is great, they're soft and thick, and they hold up great in the wash. Uniqlo also have this pair for a really fair price, and you know the quality is going to be good for the price when it comes from Uniqlo. Weekday have this pair that comes in black and grey for less than £40, and I've always had good experiences with Weekday sweatpants. For something more premium, you've got Picante with this pair of relaxed sweatpants, which are made from heavyweight organic cotton, and they look great in my opinion. And for something more fun, you've got Capital with this pair that come in black and grey, and for something a little bit different with some more details, you've got this pair from Our Legacy, and I do really love the look of these. Now everyone seems to be loving hiking style boots at the moment, including myself. We saw a lot of them last year, and we're going to see a lot of them this year too. And if you like wearing a more relaxed trouser or pant or bottoms, whatever you want to call them, then I think these boots work perfectly with them. And whenever I wear my hiking boots, I always get questions about them, and these are the DM Rocky Yvette boots. And this colorway is currently unavailable, but hopefully they bring them back. But they've got them in plenty of other colors, which look great. And they seem to go with every pair of pants that I own, so I can't recommend them enough, and I'm going to be wearing these a lot this autumn and winter, but I will be doing a boot video very soon on the channel, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. But let's move on. I also think we're going to see a lot of bootcut jeans, the colour brown, and coloured caps this autumn, and I also think we're going to start seeing a lot more slim jeans. Mark my words. Unless it doesn't happen, then don't mark them, but if you haven't seen one of these two videos yet, then give them a watch. It's probably horrible outside anyway, so you may as well stay in and stay cozy and watch one of these. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and until next time, I will see you later.